Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Ryan's Paranormal Adventure. I'm here. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but it's because I've been sick. We actually got back from the cruise and I took a COVID test and I had COVID, so I haven't been able to post a video because I've been feeling like crap. And I haven't been able to talk because my throat is raw from coughing so much. But I got the rest of my equipment in. I'll go over that here in a second. And then we're going to have a little story time. Just because I don't really feel like shooting anything today. And I wanted to post this video because we're a week away from Waverly. And I'm hoping I feel better. So I can go to that and film that. Because I'm real excited for that. And I'm excited to use the equipment I have. But the first thing that I have is a REM pod. Turn it on. Pull out the antenna, and it scans the range of how close things get. So the closer you get, the more intense it gets. So let's see, it's about an inch away. The closer you get, it goes crazy. So that's one of the things I got, and I got a cat ball. That's what they call it, a cat ball. So you put it down. It stops and it detects movement, basically. So if y'all don't know, if y'all have seen the movie The Conjuring, you might know who Ed and Lorraine Warren is. If not, I'll tell you a little bit about him. So Ed Warren is a demonologist, read and studied demons. So did Lorraine, but Lorraine was kind of like a psychic or a medium. She could see entities, spirits, and basically could talk to them. So if you haven't heard The Conjuring new one, The Devil Made Me Do It, based on true story, most of them are, and Lorraine herself actually helped direct all the films. But the newest one they made, The Devil Made Me Do It, was an actual case. His name was David Glassell. And they bought the new house there. And apparently there was some witchcraft that went on. And somebody who lived there previously summoned or put a curse on the house. And so eventually David Glassell got an attachment. And it kept going on and going on. Then apparently he got possessed. Not by one, but 43 demons. And so that's when Ed and Lorraine got called in to the case to try to save the boy and try to rid him of the attachment and being possessed. But it didn't go out because Arnie Johnson was dating David's sister or fiance. And he said, while they were trying to do the exorcism on David, he said, "Why won't you just take me?" Trying to protect David, obviously. He said, stop hurting him and take me instead. And so once you do that, once you open yourself up for the demonic, it's obviously going to go ahead and take the toll on you and do it. And so he said that, and it left David and entered him. And so a couple months, years down the road, Arnie, the brother that said, "Come to me," got possessed and murdered somebody. And it actually went to trial, and the Warrens came out and spoke upon it at the trial. He was found guilty, but later released on good terms. But people reportedly said that while he was in prison, that he would float around his cell, like levitate and float around the cell. He actually said that himself on a podcast. But while the Warrens were there, they had a little toy dinosaur. And it'd walk around, and one of the things it said is that you all will die while they were trying to do that exorcism. Which is pretty crazy to think about. A little toy saying, you're all gonna die. So that's one of the most famous cases. I mean, you got The Conjuring, the actual house, the Arnold estate. You got the Annabelle doll. But that's basically who Ed and Lorraine Warren is. They basically started ghost investigating, you could say. Well, I hope everybody has a good rest of the day. I hope to get feeling better. And